bone-in rib roast. So this is how they look. So first you want to start with a whole bone-in ribeye. You're gonna go ahead and, so pretty much this is what it looks like. And not because it's a ribeye does not mean it's prime. Prime is a grade of meat, and this is choice. So a lot of times your standard rib roast is gonna be choice. So first you want to start by just deboning the bone-in ribeye. So once you go ahead and do that, what it's gonna do is it's gonna make it easier to take it off. So once you go ahead and debone it, then you're gonna put your knife up on the bone and like in a fillet motion take it off. So this is how you debone a bone-in ribeye. So once you do that, you go ahead and take it off, and then you're gonna put it back on, and there you go. Then you're gonna cut how many bones you want for the rib roast. So there you go, and that's the rib roast. You always take the bone off to make it easier to carve, but to me it's always better to just buy it with the bone for the added flavor, and it's cheaper to buy it with the bone because the boneless is probably sometimes $10 a pound for the holidays, and you could always get the bone in for like $7.99. So just buy it with the bone. It's cheaper that way. You're gonna go ahead and take some of the fat off the tail of the ribeye just to make it more presentable, because a lot of that fat sometimes is not gonna render down. So then you're gonna go ahead and tie it, or if you have the nice little tie bands already, it makes it a lot easier. So just go ahead and snap them on, and once you do that, it's gonna help the cooking process by keeping the meat firm and keeping the meat on the bone for the added flavors. Everything's gonna cook down into the beef rib. It's gonna have great flavor, and that's what it looks like. And look at the marbling. And like I said, not because you go to the supermarket and you see a rib roast does not mean it's a prime rib roast. Sometimes it's just standing rib roast, because prime is the highest grade of beef you're gonna get. Then after that is choice. So if you go to the store and it's prime, trust me, it's gonna have a big label that says prime. Is gonna be very expensive. So a lot of times, well, for me personally, I just always buy the choice, because to me it comes out great. But if you want to spend extra money for the prime, you could go ahead. But a lot of times you go to the store and you see a standard rib roast, it's just choice, it's not prime. And there you go, and that's how you will debone a whole ribeye and cut some standard rib roast. And there you go, that's just me showing different angles. And that's the standard rib roast. And like I said again, the question I get asked all the time, now because your rib roast does not mean it's prime. It's just a standard choice rib roast, which is delicious, by the way. If you have the money, get the prime, but hey, standing one is great. And these are what it look like, and these are the bone in, and the one in the middle is the boneless. See, it's a lot smaller because it doesn't have the bone on it, and it's going to be way more expensive because it's boneless. Just like if you buy a bone-in ribeye and a boneless ribeye, the boneless ribeye is more than the bone-in. You could just buy the bone-in and